All right, boys, when it comes to being a good lover in the bedroom, it's actually quite simple. We just tend to overcomplicate it. We become really focused on the performance and we kind of forget about those little things. However, those little things kind of are big things. It's kind of like relationships in general. It's an accumulation of all the little things make up the big things. So the little things really aren't the big things, but the big things are also the big things. I'm a woman. You understand where I'm coming from. You get my mishmash. That's exactly why you're here. But maybe you don't. But if you are new here, welcome. My name is Miranda. I'm a somatic sex therapist, and I am here to help make your bedroom experience much, much, much better. So today I am going to tell you guys about the 5 most common things that men tend to forget about when it comes to the bedroom. So yes, some of them might be little, and then some of them might be larger. But I'm not here to pick you to pieces, so we're just going to do 5 today for the sake of our sanity and for the sake of our confidence. But let's not beat around the bush anymore. Let's kick it off with our first one, which is manscaping. This might seem little to some of you. However, this is one of the little things that add up to one of those bigger things. The days of the 70s bush are way behind us. They were actually left in the 70s. So if you could just do us all a favor and manscape. I don't care if you trim it, if you shave it, if you just groom it in some way, some form. We need to be able to see what we're working with, and it's not a vibe to be pulling out pubes out of your teeth or underneath your tongue. It's just everything will be much better if they are trimmed down and kind of out of the way. Sorry, not sorry. This is something that I feel like a lot of us can agree on. And before you come at me saying women need to do the same thing, I agree. Pube grooming is something that is both equally important to women and men. I'm not saying we have to shave it all off or you have to design it a certain way, but keep it tame, keep it under control, keep it clean and well maintained, you know? The tidier that your member looks shows that you spend more than 2 seconds caring about your hygiene and your appearance. Plus, there's an added bonus tip for when you choose to garden down south. I don't know why I said that with a southern accent. It was just real tempting. But when you manscape, you actually make your shaft appear larger, making your whole member or your whole penis appearing larger. So you're welcome. But before we continue on to those next 3 tips, I want to take a second to thank Bathmate because we would not be able to bring you this video without them. However, if you're new here, you're probably wondering what the heck Bathmate is and what I have in this leather case. But as you probably expected, you're damn right. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the Bathmate is and what it does because goddamn, why are you stuck in here? For those of you who have never seen a penis pump before, this is what a penis pump looks like, but this is what an extra bougie penis pump looks like because Bathmate has done it right, and they have done it right by taking that air pump that was in the market also probably in the 70s and brought it to 2024 or even further in the future. And they have changed it by not just using air, but also by using water. Now, if you aren't familiar with a penis pump, then you might not know the difference between air and water. Let me just sum it up for you. By using just air, it can leave your penis with bruising, blistering, and even inconsistent results. Not to mention, you have to beeline it for the C-ring and slap it on your penis before your erection is lost and you lose everything you just worked for. So why would we use water instead? Well, with the use of water, the force is created more uniform around your penis. This means that all the veins around your penis are equally stimulated. So all you have to do is take the Hydro Extreme into the shower with you, fill the chamber up with water, fasten it on, and then slowly, because I watched my partner's eyes light up when I got too excited and was like, no, don't do what I did. Although you're the one with the penis, so you're probably not gonna do that. Slowly start to pump out the water. The water will leave through here, creating the Bathmate one and only vacuum, which is going to draw blood safely into your penis. So not only does it help flush toxins out of your penis, but it also helps you maintain healthy erectile tissue. But you're also gonna improve your erections on demand. That means if you struggle with erectile dysfunction or even premature ejaculation, this baby can help you. Don't believe me? Try it out for yourself. You guys have 60 days money back guarantee. So honestly, what are you waiting for? Bathmate and I also are throwing in 10% off your purchase. So not only do you have nothing to lose, but now you also get a discount, which is for sure a reason to buy. All you have to do is click that link down below and your code PleasureBaby will automatically be applied at checkout. So whether you're wanting to work on your overall health, gain a little confidence, gain a little size, you've got to try out the Hydro Extreme Max. Now let's finish those tips. My second tip for you is no more wham bam, thank you ma'am. Just because you caught your nut does not mean that we caught ours. If you want to keep that special someone coming back for more and have it on repeat and have them crave you, then you actually have to make them come in the first place. The good thing about men is a lot of the time, y'all are up for anything. Meaning when sex is on the table, it's all too tempting. So you drop everything and you dive right on in. Ladies, not so much. We like an appetizer, a couple of drinks, and then our main course. So foreplay, more foreplay. The romantic music, the candles, the mood, that's all great. That is all a vibe. However, it's not gonna cut it if we aren't coming. You need a more hands-on approach to get those tingles moving all over her body, which is gonna be in my next week's video. Foreplay for the full body. Slow those kisses down, slowly start to undress her, build it up. I know you wanna jump the gun and just get it in there because you're just so excited, but it's not gonna be as satisfying as when you drag it on and you sit in that sexual tension, that energy, and you're just craving more and more and more. That build up that makes you want sex in the first place. That energy, we want to extend that. That's where we want to sit for a minute. We want to not just dive right in and just freaking eat our main course. I mean, yes, I want to start with dessert, but I mean, it will be so much better if I just wait. So no, I don't just mean twist on her nipples and suck on her neck. That's an amateur move. Listen closely, pay attention closely. We will guide you. We will show you what we want. I'll let you know what gets me going. To put it bluntly, just give your woman a chance to get as horny as you are. Sex will be 10 times hotter for both of us. After all, there is nothing sexier than wanting somebody just as badly as they want you. My third tip here is dry sex. Nobody wants a dry sex because dry equals chafing, and no pleasure is gonna be happening when there is chafing. It's pain for both parties. So if it's starting to feel like you're trying to start a small bushfire down there, it's not good. Not only is it gonna leave your partner sore, but it can actually injure you and injure me. When we look at a female cycle, I want you to think of the 28-day cycle that a woman's period follows. Are you with me? Our natural lubrication depends on where we are at in our cycle, and there are also other different moving factors as well. So despite what you thought you knew about female lubrication, you might actually be wrong. Our wetness level doesn't necessarily determine how turned on we are. So having a little lube on hand is chef's kiss and a golden star in my book. This ensures a smooth ride for everyone, because even though if you're sitting there saying, Miranda, I don't need that, what if she does? What if I told you that you increase a woman's chance of orgasming by 90% if you add some lubrication? The fourth common mistake is the hammering technique. When you're slamming your chick out and you're doing it full speed ahead, hammer time status, this is a clear indicator that you watched too much porn, and that's where you got your sex education from. Just because hormones of pleasure are getting louder and louder does not mean that we are giving you a license to crank it up to 11 and start going to pound town on her. Here's a key tip for you guys. If she's begging you not to stop, she means keep doing what you are doing. Women need constant repetitive stimulation to climax. When you find her sweet spot, don't break your stride. Hold on for this one. Also, let's be serious. When you're going to pound town, that increases your chance of ejaculating too early. And you don't want to be hitting the finish line before she does. Slow and steady wins the race. The fifth thing might just be an ick for me, but also I feel like I needed to add it in, and that is booze. Now, even though alcohol can make you your most sexual self, especially tequila, not speaking from experience or anything, but it also can be extremely relaxing. Too much alcohol can make it near impossible to perform. Ever had whiskey dick? The irony is that the very thing that increases our desire for sex and gives us the confidence potentially to pursue it is ultimately the one thing that can let both of us down. And you don't want to be that guy. So if you're planning a really good night and you want to have a hot, steamy, spicy moment, chill out on the booze or lay off of it completely. All right, babies, that is it. That is all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that link down below. Grab that 10% off your Bathmate. I have the Hydro Max Extreme. Maybe you'll want to go for gold too. All right, babies. See ya.